Strap in, feel the power. Welcome to Torque Tribune, where every turn fuels your passion for motoring. Today, we're putting the Ford Ranger under the microscope. Once a powerhouse in the mid-size truck market, the Ranger's legacy has started to show some troubling cracks. Despite Ford's ambitions to dominate the segment, a series of missteps and glaring issues have left enthusiasts scratching their heads. Let's hit the gas and explore the 8 reasons why the Ford Ranger is struggling to keep its footing in 2024. Reason number 8, a lackluster interior experience. When Ford reintroduced the Ranger to the US in 2019, fans were pumped to see how it would stack up against tough competitors like the Toyota Tacoma and Chevy Colorado. But once people got behind the wheel, disappointment set in. The cabin felt more economy than adventure-ready, with hard plastics and unimpressive finishes dominating the space. Fast forward to 2024, and while there have been updates, the interior still feels dated. High-touch areas lack the refined materials seen in competitors, and the layout seems stuck in the past. Trucks like the Tacoma now offer ventilated seats, sleeker controls, and a more cohesive design, while the Ranger feels more utility than lifestyle. In today's market, even workhorse vehicles need a dash of sophistication to stay relevant. Reason number 7, infotainment woes. Technology is the backbone of modern vehicles, but the Ranger's infotainment system has been anything but seamless. Ford's Sync system boasts impressive features on paper, large touchscreens, smartphone integration, and over-the-air updates. But in practice, it's plagued by gremlins. Owners report frozen screens, dropped Bluetooth connections, and navigation that crashes at the worst moments. Electrical issues extend beyond the screen too, with power windows and backup cameras frequently acting up. While competitors like the Honda Ridgeline nail a smooth tech experience, the Ranger's glitches leave a sour taste. Ford's attempts to patch the problems with software updates feel more like damage control than a true fix. Reason number 6, underwhelming engine power. The Ranger's 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine, boasting 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, looks strong on paper. In day-to-day driving, it performs adequately, but push it to its limits, whether towing heavy loads or tackling steep off-road trails, and its shortcomings become glaringly obvious. The engine strains under pressure, leaving drivers frustrated when they need the extra muscle most. While Ford offers a 2.7-liter V6 upgrade with better performance, its availability has been hampered by supply chain disruptions. Meanwhile, competitors like the Tacoma and Colorado deliver smoother, more reliable power across the board. For a truck marketed as rugged and capable, having a base engine that struggles to keep up is a glaring misstep. Before we rev up the next segment, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. Your support drives us to bring more high-octane content to auto enthusiasts like you. Now, let's crank up the power and dive into our next point. Reason number 5, transmission troubles. Ford's 10-speed automatic transmission promised smooth shifts and efficiency. Instead, it has become a major pain point for Ranger owners. Issues like jerky gear changes, slipping, and hesitation during acceleration have plagued the truck. Some drivers even report complete transmission failures within the first 20,000 miles. Although Ford has tried to mitigate the problem with software updates, many owners feel these are temporary fixes. With no broad recalls to address the issue, affected customers are often left footing hefty repair bills. In contrast, rivals like the Tacoma and Ridgeline deliver reliable drivetrains, making the Ranger's transmission woes a major strike against its credibility. Reason number 4, build quality blues. For decades, Built Ford Tough symbolized durability, but recent Ranger models have left owners questioning that motto. Reports of flimsy tie rods, leaking windshield seals, and premature suspension wear have become all too common. These issues are particularly alarming for off-road enthusiasts, a core part of the Ranger's target audience. While rivals like the Jeep Gladiator and Tacoma excel in rugged durability, the Ranger struggles to meet those expectations. If Ford doesn't address these quality concerns, it risks losing the loyal base that has upheld its reputation for toughness. Reason number 3, engine reliability issues. Engines are the heartbeat of any truck, and Ford's turbocharged offerings in the Ranger aim to strike a balance between power and efficiency. Unfortunately, both the 2.3-liter EcoBoost and the newer 2.7-liter V6 have encountered reliability issues that tarnish the built Ford tough promise. The 2.3-liter EcoBoost, known for its torque and fuel efficiency, has been plagued by turbocharger failures. These problems often escalate to engine stalling, leaving drivers stranded. An unsettling scenario for a truck that's supposed to conquer the great outdoors. Meanwhile, the 2.7-liter V6, marketed as a powerhouse for towing and off-road adventures, has suffered from catastrophic valve keeper failures. For some owners, these issues have led to total engine failure within the first 5,000 miles, a costly and frustrating ordeal. Adding to the frustration, Ford's warranty support has been inconsistent, leaving many customers footing expensive repair bills. For a vehicle positioned as a rugged workhorse, these persistent reliability concerns create doubt and hesitation among potential buyers. Reason number 2: persistent recalls. Since its highly anticipated return to the US market in 2019, the Ford Ranger has earned an unwelcome reputation, a frequent flyer on recall lists. From faulty tailgate latches to improperly torqued suspension bolts, the truck's recall history spans minor annoyances to critical safety flaws. In 2024 alone, multiple recalls were issued, addressing issues like defective fuel lines and steering components. These recurring problems not only disrupt the ownership experience, but also erode consumer trust. Each recall trip to the dealership means lost time for owners who rely on their truck for work or leisure. The impact is even greater in the used truck market, where buyers must navigate the Ranger's recall history to determine whether problems have been resolved. With competitors like the Toyota Tacoma boasting cleaner records, the Ranger's frequent recalls become a glaring disadvantage that pushes potential buyers toward more reliable alternatives. Reason number 1: price and value concerns. At first glance, the Ford Ranger appears to be competitively priced, especially compared to rivals like the Toyota Tacoma. However, the value proposition starts to fade when you factor in must-have upgrades. Adding features like the V6 engine, off-road packages, or driver assistance systems quickly drives the price into the $50,000 range, a territory where competitors like the Chevy Colorado ZR2 or GMC Canyon Denali offer more refined and capable packages. Even at lower trims, the Ranger struggles to justify its cost. With outdated interiors, ongoing reliability concerns, and subpar technology, buyers may feel like they're not getting enough bang for their buck. In a market filled with versatile, high-performing midsize trucks, the Ranger's shortcomings in value only amplify its struggles. Conclusion: is the Ford Ranger still worth it? The Ford Ranger still holds appeal for specific buyers who value towing capacity and customization options. However, with reliability concerns, quality control issues, and a lackluster value proposition, its current generation is far from perfect. If Ford wants to preserve the Ranger's legacy in the mid-size truck market, major improvements are essential. Now it's over to you. Are you a Ranger owner, or are you considering buying one? What's your take on its strengths and weaknesses? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to Tribune for the latest vehicle updates, in-depth reviews, and all the automotive news you care about. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.